My name is Irwin Salbe. I've been a Madoff client since 1984. My parents had the account 20 years before me. I've got it now 25 years. I involved all my kids in it and all my grandkids. All of a sudden I wake up one morning, we have nothing. All of us. My sisters, my sister-in-law, myself, my wife, and my kids and my grandkids. So it's a complete family problem.
My name is Stephen Salbe. I am Irwin's son. My dad always talked about this account and how wonderful it was. So back in about 96 I had jumped into it also. It has always been there for us for 30, 40 years. We never think there was anything not normal about it. How an individual can orchestrate such a crime over all these decades and just go unnoticed is incredible to even try to digest. Between the complete negligence of our SEC to possible conflicts of interest to one gentleman controlling the whole supply chain. Doesn't anybody else see that? If Americans cannot rely on our federal government to protect us, who can we?
We're the little people that counted on this for the rest of our lives, that we would be straight. And at this stage in my life, I'm 72 years old. I wake up one morning and I got to worry about Social Security taking care of me for the rest of my life. We're the individual accounts that are suffering the most. So where would I ever think, though, that my IRA would not be waiting for me? When every year I get a letter from Fiserv telling me that they're my custodian, and they send me a quarterly statement telling me exactly what I have in there. How could I not have that?
We got to think about how are we going to live in 6 months from now. I'm doing everything that I can as an individual, as a citizen. We have documents, we have spreadsheets, we have it all. We want our money. We want justice done. We want the government to step in and do what's right. Release funds, get TARP involved, up the civic limitations. Don't have it be an uphill battle. Why he's not in jail, I don't know, but he is a serial killer. All these charities, foundations, philanthropic things that are closing that will have to close. All the people that were involved in his organizations, from the Frank DePascalis to the Aarons, to all the assistants to his children, this is not a one-man show. Who was the computer programmer that wrote the software to produce all these paper statements? Who was the mail person? Who was the person writing all the checks? They found over 100 checks totaling $173 million sitting in his drawer. This cannot be a one-man operation. There were people involved that had to help this process along. There's no way one man could have done this by himself.
I guess the shame is shame on me for trusting somebody that's been holding my family's money for 45 years and thinking that maybe one day he's going to abscond with all my money. I mean, it's unheard of to even think that.